Hey guys, Tokasa here, and welcome back to another Ultra Impact video. If you're wondering where I've been for the last few days, I did get sick, or technically food poisoning. I did update on the YouTube community if you did see that, and I did let our guild know. But yeah, just had something bad this weekend that cost me a couple days. I was not moving. I was not feeling good, and I was definitely not making no damn video, I'm gonna tell you that. But yeah, definitely feeling better today. It's just, I feel dehydrated beyond belief. But other than that, we are good. So, hopefully consistent schedule back. That would be great. Anyways, today we are going to go look at a certain character. I think their banner's gone now. But I was able to pull them towards, eventually, just over time, doing my daily singles into them. That's why I have 1,400 saved up. I got the unit that I was chasing. I made a summon video on him, Fantasy Iida, and it was just pain. So if you want to go check that out and help me get some views or something to make up for the dollars I spent on that banner, that would be great. But yeah, I ended up pulling Fantasy Iida. Yeah, it was tons of fun. But yeah, of course, as soon as I got him, I fully invested into him. As you can see, he is level 100, fully advanced leveled. Of course, his ability board is complete. At least I hope so. Yep, both the basic route and the peace route are completed. So this is what you're going to see, what like a max Iida would be for only, getting one copy, right? Which is what most people would have, I would assume, right? I don't think people usually chase dupes, but if you do, your Iida's going to look better than mine, of course. But yeah, this is currently what I have him at. Here are the EX auto skills that I have on him. Basically just power and speed. I figured was perfect for him. And I actually got a pretty good defense one here. Damage reduction for 3 turns. And then from the very first turn, I take even less damage. So 25% defense, which is great, right? But yeah, in terms of how his kit works, dodge. The boy just dodges. Basically, his Pulse Ultra gives him 2 dodges. He dodges with his first action skill. Increases speed of all allies by 20%, by the way. This second action skill gives him dodge. And then I think when he gets hit 3 times, gives the character ability to evade 2 times after receiving 3 attacks. Yeah, that one. So he can also get another 2 dodges after getting hit 3 times. Basically, this character just doesn't get hit, or essentially that's the plan, right? Just to not get hit. Now, the whole reason why I think Lady Nagant is amazing is because she has Bullseye, so it kind of negates this character altogether. But for people that don't have someone with Bullseye that can just one-shot characters out of the game, like Lady Nagant, this unit is very difficult to take out. It's very annoying. You have to counter him with, like, Iida or Ochako and get a stun. Like, I mean, there's other ways, but it's not easy. This is a very difficult character to take out. And what makes him even more annoying is he gets covered. So this character is literally covering, dodging, taking all the focus, while your other characters may be, Fantasy Sue, Celebrations of Ochako, Deku, Todoroki, are just gonna build up over time. Well, Todoroki doesn't build up, but characters that build up, right? And it just lets them get stronger. And to make it, icing on the cake with this unit, the second auto skill here increases power of all allies by 5%, up to 6 times, increases plus ultra gauge. Oh no, for every time this character has the ability to evade, he gives power to all allies by 5%. So it's like a mini Celebrations Deku on top of, it's this mini Celebrations Deku with this Iida. So your third unit there is just getting ubered with power into them, uber juiced. So yeah, he's unreal. He's this very, very good character. I think he's someone that's going to age very, very well. Even if he doesn't, and maybe in PvP, maybe within a year's time, there's like 40 Bullseye characters. In PvE, he's going to do you wonders. So if you were able to pull him, highly recommend investing into this character. But yeah, if my words and what you read on the screen isn't enough, hopefully these showcases that I'm going to show are going to be more than enough. As you can see, the PvP team we're going to use is probably this one. He's not going to be my main damage dealer because that is not his role. His role is to make sure that Lady Nagant there does not get touched. And Lady Nagant, as you can see, is level 130 and power 106. And she hits like a train. So Iida's going to be taking all the attacks or all the focus, and Celebrations Deku is going to amp up Lady Nagant. But before that, we are going to hop into a maybe case file, maybe the Ultra event, and just do a team that supports this Iida, so I can show you how much damage he can ramp up to, because he is definitely no joke. This boy can start to hit hard very, very quickly, so yeah, it should be fun. Anyways, without further ado, let's hop into his first fight and see how he does. Alright, so first event will be the new Ultra difficulty event in the Shomo Toguraki event. I switched up the team just for this because this is where I was saying it earlier, I'm gonna let the Fantasy Iida be like the spotlight unit here. So the memory we do have on him is, of course, DX. It is full power Young Ones. It came with the Celebrations banner, the 2nd anniversary banner. Basically, this is just damage on damage, right? Because mine's DX, these stats might not be the same as yours. But skill impact 40%, crit rate to all allies by 15%, and critical skill impact by 20% for 3 turns when used when used as the 3rd character in a successfully executed skill chain. So, yeah, obviously he's going to attack 3rd here. Celebrations Deku is here to support him, while Fantasy Iida... Actually, I'm going to give Fantasy Iida a supporting memory. I'm going to give him this one. Increases power of all allies that are UA High Class 1A members by 15%, and then increases the character speed when equipped by UA High Class 1A, which is obviously what this Iida is. And if you're wondering where this SR Iida came from, he was a free-to-play character when Vigilante Deku came out. So hopefully you guys, or girls, did farm him up when he was available. So yeah, very good character, gives a lot of crit rate, and I think skill impact damage too. So yeah, this should be good. I can see a lot of damage here. We have a lot of support going throughout the team here, so hopefully we can see some pretty good numbers. I don't see the Shigaraki doing too much here because, well, at least not the Fantasy Iida, because my boy dodged and everything, so yeah, should be fun. Let's see. We'll start with this. I think this is what gives the crit rate to all allies. Yep, by 25%. And yeah, and skill impact to all allies for 3 turns. So we're going to do that. And we are going to increase the speed of all allies for 1 turn. So we're going to just start off right off the bat with juice up support and 31k. Beautiful. And look at that. Boy's already doing what he's meant to do. Just dodge on dodge. Yeah, it's crazy. He just starts to ramp up too, especially with this team here. 63k from Deku. 36k, and I didn't see how much damage that was, but I think it was in the 30ks. Yeah, this is probably going to be pretty easy work. They call this ultra difficulty event, but like, I don't know, it isn't really too hard anymore. 58k, oh, I should be max damage, damn. Well, hopefully we can catch that plus ultra animation, because well, I guess I see it all the time when I fight Iida, but I haven't seen my Iida do it in a long time. Bro, look at the normal damage these other two are doing. Hey boy, Iida, you better step it up there. These other guys are making you look bad damage-wise. Granted, your job isn't to do damage, your job is to dodge, which is literally all he has done this entire fight. This could be the end of the fight, honestly. 53k, never mind, okay. 28k and 39k. See, it's slowly, he slowly builds up over time, right? And you've probably seen it in PvP, but that's like his whole point, his whole role. I'm doing this friend plus ultra here because it increases power of all allies by 20% for 3 turns, so we're just juicing this Iida up even more. And I know this won't kill him, so not too worried about it whatsoever. 40k. Alright, this is probably the best we're gonna get out of our boy Iida here. 9. Yeah, well, my boy crit, max damage skill. Oh, this is cute. Watch this damage. Dodge! But yeah, like I was saying, these ultra difficulty events are not very ultra difficult. They're pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I beat it my first time. I used my boy Tokoyami, and it was a joke. I got to see him shine a little bit, so that was kind of fun. So yeah, hopefully you were able to beat this event. But yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good showing of what Iida can do, right? He ramps up damage. He was starting off at 30k, and then eventually he got up to like 40k normals, and then but when he hits a crit with it, well, not 40 normal, sorry, 40k like skill attacks, and then once the crits start rolling, my boy's hitting max damage. And by the way, I don't think I took any damage there whatsoever, other than maybe the other two getting hit by Shigaraki's AoE, but Celebrations Deku just says, no worries, I got you with the heal, so yeah, Fantasy Iida, ridiculous unit, absurd damage, and obviously his niche of dodging is just overpowered in my opinion, which is why I needed him. It'll make showcasing units in the future so easy for me because I've never had a cover unit, so I'm very happy about that. Anyways, that's what he looks like in PvE. Let's try him in PvP, where the real test begins. And last but not least, of course, PvP. We're going against somebody with very high battle power here. My boy clearly loves Shigaraki. WR pluses. I hope he got the new one, Perdition, if he's still playing, which I'm assuming is rank 105. But very strong battle power team. And yeah, this is the team that I was going to initially run. As you can see, I did switch to one memory. I ended up putting this one with Hawks, I think power of number 2 or something like that, help from number 2. Whole reasoning for this, of course, is power, speed if there's an ABL, which is why I have Deku Radi on the bench, and it also gives a character the ability to evade 2 times if there is an int character on the team, which of course on the bench is also Sue, who is int. So we're just going to amplify his dodge by, you know, putting more dodge there. So should be good. So we're just going to hop right in. Yeah, hopefully we do pretty good here. I don't expect to be faster, especially not against a guy with 100,000 battle power more than I have, but who knows? I do have a pretty wailed out like starting lineup, so we will see. We do want to increase the speed of all allies, and we are actually faster. So why this is so important is because now we're going to have dodge on dodge on dodge on dodge on dodge. So I feel very safe is what I'm trying to say. See what Iida can do for us. 4k, but that is Kirishima. So, not the craziest damage to start off the fight. That's okay. Lots of damage taken there. Lots of damage taken there. Boy did get hurt a little bit, but he does have evasion because he's been hit 3 times now, so he's got 2 more dodges. And obviously, Deku's healing and whatnot. So, a dodge also doesn't just mean, like, 1 hit. Like, Nejire's attack there did multiple hits. So I think that counts as multiple dodges? Correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong there, but that's why he ended up getting hit there a bunch. 9k and 87k. This is the whole point of this character though, right? Dodge that attack. It's okay if a couple normals hit him, I'm not too worried. But the whole point of this character is simply just to take all the incoming damage, even though he's just dodging it all. And that's exactly what he's doing, so very nice to see. I think, wow, my lead in Nagon is fast. I think we'll aim for the Shigaraki in the middle here. I'm actually going to turn off the speed after this plus ultra, so I'm sure Lady Nagon is going to one-shot. Yeah. She's so strong, man. She's so strong. If you were able to get her, I highly recommend investing her. Anyways, Fantasy Iida's plus ultra. I love that. It's so clean. It's so Demon Slayer-esque to me. So I'm very happy with it. It looks really cool. It's like when Gyu first used his Pulse Ultra against Rui. If you guys have ever seen the Demon Slayer anime, it's just so peaceful. It's like, I don't know. Make a Demon Slayer game. I'm all pumped to ever talk about that. And yeah, like I'm saying, Iida just dodges. He just dodges and dodges and dodges. So, and that's just allowing my Lady Nagon to go off on the main stage. So she, of course, looks amazing. I mean, 35k that would have hit 3 times is absurd. So yeah, but she's also taking negative damage because this Iida is allowing that to happen. So what Iida can do for the team is actually just absurd. 16k. Now, obviously, mine's not really built for insane damage, but that's, of course, the way that I didn't build him. I want him to dodge everything so that, like I said, the other characters can go off. And that's the way I think you should build Iida. Unless you invested into him heavily, then he can definitely start to do the damage for sure. But I think this is the best way to utilize him, personally. As you can see, I didn't lose anybody there, and that opponent was very, very strong. A very, very good team. So, yeah. I might do another one. I might not. Probably not, honestly. I think that's the best way to show what Iida can do as a unit. It's exactly why I pulled him. It's to let my other characters shine. But really, he is shining too. He's shining brighter than the other two because he's allowing that to happen. He's dodging. And he's empowering on my team every time he dodges. You know, and when he does get hit, it creates him the dodge. And when he plus ultras, he dodges twice. So if you have a memory that has dodge and speed, like that help from number 2 memory, I don't see why you wouldn't run it. He's such a good unit. I've always hated this unit, fighting him mainly because he's so good. He's so irritating. Now, of course, when Lady Nagon came out, my problems were kind of answered. So, yeah, if you have her, once again, I think she deals with Kirishima and Iida. But besides that, he is a very, very difficult unit to take out, and very, very I just think a very, very good unit to invest into overall. So, yeah, that was Iida. And there you guys have it. Fantasy Iida. Pretty bloody good unit, if you ask me. He does exactly what most characters you wish did, right? He just dodges non-stop while powering up the team, while covering. It's insane what he is able to do for your team. Like, he's such a valuable unit. In my eyes, he's top 3. He always has been. So if you do have him, I recommend investing into him graciously. Just doing it, it'll benefit your team in the long run for sure. If you want to see him in different like showings or different teams, let me know down below. Maybe a full Iida team or a full... I can't do a full fantasy team, but I got 2 fantasy units or something. I don't know. Yep, just let me know down below what you want to see. Much more to come. Of course, Climax Battle is just around the corner. I did manage to do the case file, the new Extreme 2, with just 1 team. I'm excited to show that team off. It does involve a new character. And yeah, it's crazy. I think I beat it in 10 turns out of 14, which is just ridiculous. Hopefully I can do that on my second or in the actual recording. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And yeah, of course, I'm going to try to do Climax Battle with like a more free-to-play or beginner team. And then, and obviously the team that hopefully I can beat Ultra Difficulty. I've honestly never really been able to beat Ultra Difficulty in any of these, so I don't know why I'm jumping to conclusions of beating it with a more beginner team. But we'll try. We'll try anyways. So anyways, that'll be it for this one. Hopefully this schedule stays consistent now. I am feeling a bit better, but even now I can tell I need some fluids in me, so I'm gonna get a lot of water after this. So, but I feel pretty good. Talking seems normal, and hopefully I seem normal to all you out there. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Of course, the goal is 500 subscribers, and we're getting close to 200, which is obviously amazing. I'm super happy about that. That feels fantastic, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, 500, and then the big 1K, of course, would be the end goal, or not end goal, but like the big milestone, I guess. So, but 500, baby steps. I like taking baby steps. It feels like you're progressing better. So I'm happy about that. And I think we have 2 more spots in our guild available. I think. Yep, 2 spots. So if you want to be one of the last 2 members, the club ID is right there, 988-07528. So yeah, hop in. Pretty chatty club, very good group. And yeah, that'll be it for this one. So, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and until next time, Tokusa out.